Hello. Well, it's been a week since I had my cataract removed and a new lens put in. So I thought I would give you some reflections on how it's gone. If you've been following the Cataract Diary videos, you will know that overall, I think it's gone like really, really well. And can I just say, first of all, thank you for all of the lovely comments that you've been giving me. Hundreds, I don't know, if not thousands of comments across all the different platforms that I've been posting these videos to. There are two types of comments that I've been receiving. First are the messages of thanks for raising awareness and explaining the procedure. I think that's helped people. And the second type of comments are the advice that I'm getting from you who've already had this operation. You know, do this, make sure to remember that, don't do that, that kind of thing. So yeah, the procedure's gone really well. I don't know what would have happened if it hadn't have gone so well, because I had committed to documenting the process. So yeah, it would have been some sort of slow motion evolving horror story, I suppose. But as it turns out, it looks like I am an advert for cataract removal at the moment. I'm really happy with my vision. My long distance vision is back in this eye. It's still no good in this eye for other reasons. My short distance vision has gone in this eye, but is still good in this eye. And as I've said in one of the other videos, at the moment, my brain is coping very well merging the two. So I guess it's just choosing the eye that can see whatever I want, close up or far away. And that's been easier than I thought it might be. And the other really important thing for me is there's no real discomfort. I was actually really worried that I would get a dry eye or a gritty eye, something that would cause me to just want to rub it. And trust me, I am a rubber. I am an itcher. I do not do discomfort well. I am an itchy person. And that was the thing that I was really actually very worried about, was I was going to mess the whole thing up because it was going to be too uncomfortable and I was just going to be wanting to itch it all the time. But really, I'd say there's hardly any discomfort. If I can describe what this feels like, I wouldn't say the eye feels dry. It feels like your eye might do if you just had a breeze in it. So maybe it's a little bit cold, a little tiny bit dry, but to be honest, nothing that's caused me to want to rub the thing at all, which is such a relief. The other thing that I have noticed is I can see something on the side of my vision. Like there's a black, I don't know whether I'd describe it as a black edge to my vision, a black line. And every so often I just want to kind of look that way to see if I can actually see it. But I don't know whether that's the lens settling down or that is the edge of the lens. I don't know whether it's going to be permanent. I'll just have to keep you updated on that. But the other thing that it does make me realise is how much our eyes jiggle about when we're looking at stuff. Because when I'm reading or looking at something close up, I can see that line jiggling about, which I think is my eyes just doing their natural jiggle. But our brains normally cover that jiggling up. They say, nope, no jiggling here. You're looking straight ahead. Your eyes aren't moving, but actually they are. And your brain kind of covers that up. But I can see this line jiggling about. But again, it's really not an issue. The eye shield, which I strap on every evening with some sticky tape here, not a problem. I'm sleeping fine with that as well. And I think the main risks from here on in are things like my eye complaining about the new lens as I step down off the steroids. I explained in one of the previous videos that steroids suppress your immune system. My guess is in this case, because there's a foreign object on my eye, the steroids are telling my immune system, nothing to worry about here. But as I step down off of the dose, there is a risk that my eye could get inflamed and reject the lens, I guess. There's still a risk of infection. I'm still on the antibiotic eye drops, but I'll be stepping off those as well. Another risk still, as always, getting socked in the eye by my daughter. So I have been a bit worried when we have been doing a bit of rough and tumble, and I have been trying to protect the eye. So I'm having a checkup at Moorfields next week. And I assume we'll do an eye test and we might talk glasses because I'm going to need new glasses. Anything I have to report before then, obviously, I will be straight in touch. But thank you so much for following my eye journey so far. It's been fun. It hasn't been not fun, if you know what I mean.